Hey guys, I'm back! Yay! There's not that much time until my move, and big surprise, I still haven't told my mom. I really need to get around to doing that. However, aside from those problems, I want to thank everyone who commented on my video. I never thought that I'd get so many. Model Motion left me like a zillion comments with many questions about my life. And I didn't really know it was that interesting. Virginia 9000 promised not to tell my mom. Thanks. It's very appreciated. I also got comments from Bright Silence, Magnus Raza, Apotheosis AZ, and Bets28. You guys are so awesome. When I read through them, I saw a question that people seemed to be pretty curious about. Model Motion, the Darkster Zane, it's a cool name by the way, and Canadian Toad all asked about the bad thing that happened to me. To be honest, I didn't really want to talk about it until later, but if people really want to know, I could try and tell the story. Okay, so here it goes. Back in the 10th grade, I went out with this boy named Scott. Scott was a pretty cool guy, I guess. He was on the football team and he was on the honor roll, so he was pretty popular, very high up there. I had English with him, and we were talking, and he just randomly asked me out. It took me by surprise, and I was kind of in shock for the next 3 minutes, but finally I gained enough breath to say yes. Our first date went really well, and so did our second date, and so did our third, and by then pretty much people knew us as a couple, which made me really happy. The longer we were together, the more and more I liked him until one day I fell in love with him. And I told him as quick as I could. We were really happy for a really long time. I think it was about 1.5 years. But you know how things can get in high school. Things can get really rough. And Scott and I started drifting apart. Sad to say, I felt like we weren't even connecting as much as we used to. Football was making his schedule pretty busy, and I was in like 3 different plays. No. And other activities. Until finally I decided to tell him that we should just be friends. He was okay with that. Except after we broke up, we never really had the chance to talk to each other. Never got around to the whole let's be friends thing. I know it's cliche, but I thought it would work. Didn't really, and I kind of regret that now. So, last month, my mom comes up to me. She seemed pretty shaken. And I asked her what's wrong, and she tells me that Scott was found a few blocks from our neighborhood. Shot. And he was dead. And even though we hadn't spoken for over 2 years, I got really emotional. My dad was also killed 6 years ago. It was horrible. didn't know what to do. I hope the police would help find Scott's murderer. So far, they've had no luck. And I just can't stay anymore with all of this. I just can't. It's too hard. Every time I walk down the street, I see this spot where Scott was killed, and it's just too much. That's when I applied to the University of California, and I got accepted. I wish that I could stay here in Ohio with my mom and my friends, but I can't. I need to get away from it all. That's the terrible thing that happened, and the reason I'm moving. Bet you wish you hadn't asked now, right? That's it for this vlog. I'm gonna go calm down, I guess. Talk to you guys later.